Good morning, Uncle Lou here. If you saw my video I did a couple of days ago about Penn State, Joe Paterno, and Jerry Sandusky, I have something I need to say about that video. The lady that I was addressing in that video, the sick, twisted, excuse-making for pedophilia individual that I was discussing in that video, Erin, we'll call her, has really got her feelings hurt. If you haven't seen the video, you need to go back and watch it now, because I'm gonna have to delete that video because she's cried to YouTube and the police and everybody else about how bad her feelings were hurt because her views on pedophilia and Joe Paterno were made public, which she made those views public herself. She posted those comments in a Facebook group that has over 15,000 members. So way more people had the potential to see how sick and twisted she is by just reading her own comments in that Facebook group than would ever see it on one of my videos. But anyway, she's picked this fight with Uncle Lou. So what I've agreed to do with YouTube in order to prevent my channel from getting shut down because of this lady, what I've agreed to do is to re-upload the video, but I have to edit out any mention of her full name or any image of her. So that's what I'm going to do. So after this little video that you're watching right now, I'm going to re-air that video with her name and image edited out. I'm going to have to take that other video down. So I'll leave that other video up for another 24 hours or so. But then I'm going to have to take it down, or else, YouTube might get involved, and if they take it down, they could shut my whole channel down. And trust me when I tell you that this POS ain't worth it. She's definitely not worth that. She's human garbage. She's scum. She spent the last 2 days of her life making excuses for a known pedophile and for people who cover it up. So it is what it is. Anyway, good morning, and have a great day.
Yeah, there are 400,000 words in the English language, and there are 7 of them you can't say on television. What a ratio that is.
Good morning, Uncle Lou here. Fair warning before I start, I very, very rarely cuss in any of my videos. But I'm giving you a foul language alert now because I'm heated, and I, so if you're one of those people that don't want to hear what I'm about to say, click out of the video now. Okay, so we play Penn State tomorrow. Now everybody knows what went on up there a few years ago with Jerry Sandusky and Joe Pa and all that crap, and I've tried really hard to stay away from that this past couple of weeks when talking about this Penn State game. But last night, this lady, Erin, I'm talking to you, trolled her way over to a Georgia Facebook page. Look, being a fan is fine. What happened up there is wrong. There's no other way to describe it. There's no other way to describe it. And anybody that wants to go around making excuses for what happened up there is a sick, sick individual. And you need professional help, lady. You need professional help or quarantine. And I'm leaning towards quarantine. What the hell is wrong with you, lady? Now, of course, she went, as soon as I called her out on this bullshit, which is what it was, she went and deleted all the posts and comments that she had made, but not before I could screenshot a few of them. So, I'll put it up on the screen for you guys to see. But this lady basically, in a nutshell, what this lady said is, Joe Pa should bear no responsibility for what happened at Penn State, even though he knew about it, which she admitted that he knew. Even though he knew what was going on, he did all that he was legally required to do, which was notify his superiors. He didn't fire the guy. Yeah. You're fucked up in the head, lady. You need serious help. Serious help. She basically what she was saying is, yes, he knew, but since he wasn't the one that was in the showers with those boys, then he didn't do anything wrong. Well, you couldn't be more wrong, lady. And when I told her, I said, I bet if it was one of your kids that got special attention at one of those Sandusky camps, if that was one of your kids, I'd bet you feel differently. You know what she said? She said, well, I don't have any kids. If I did, I might feel differently. But since I don't have any kids, I don't care. What's wrong with you? What is wrong? You know, Hitler didn't gas any Jews either. So I guess he's a good guy too. Says he didn't actually gas the Jews. He just knew what was going on, right? You need help, lady. And to any Penn State fans out there is no possible excuse you can make to justify what went on up there. It's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed. You shouldn't be on any other team or your own team's Facebook page trying to make excuses for child abuse and pedophilia. What is wrong with you? The culture up there was sick and disturbed. And to try to twist it around any other way is ridiculous. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed. I mean, I don't get it. Tell me if I'm wrong. Joe Pa won a bunch of games up there. That's great. His legacy was ruined. He's trash in my eyes. Trash. If you know something like that is going on, and you don't do everything in your power to stop it, you're just as guilty as the one doing it. In the court of Uncle Lou. So, Sandusky, Joe Pa, everybody else that knew what was going on up there, and Uncle Lou finds you guilty of being a piece of shit. Good morning.